Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a granny square, and I'm taking a 4.5 hook and a size 4 yarn, hobby store Aran. And I'm going to start by making a magic circle, and I wrap the yarn twice around my finger. This is a double ring magic circle. I wrap the yarn twice, hold it behind the finger, slip the rings off the finger, insert your hook, grab the yarn tail which is coming from the yarn ball, pull it through the ring. Now I'm going to do double crochet granny square, so I do a chain 3 for the first double crochet. Now go into the ring and make 2 more double crochet. So yarn around, insert inside the ring, grab the yarn. You have 3 loops, yarn around and pull off 2 at a time. Now this is the first set of double crochet. Sometimes it's referred to as a cluster or a first group. Now I have to make a corner, and the corner is made by doing chain 2. After chain 2, again go and make the next set of double crochets, which is 3 double crochet. So yarn around, insert the hook, yarn around, insert hook, pull up the yarn, grab 2, grab 2. So I'm not explaining how to do the double crochet because I'm assuming you will know how to do it. I'm just focused on how to do the granny square. Each corner is created by using chain 2. I'm working over the starting tail so that when I finish, I'll be able to pull the tail and close the circle that I have created with my yarn tail. So I now have 1, 2, and 3 sets of 3 double crochet, making another corner, insert into the circle, make another double crochet, and 2 more. You can keep pushing the double crochet together, squishing it together so that you get more space to work the stitches. So now I have 4 sets of 3 double crochets each. 1 corner, second corner, third corner. Now to make the last corner, I'm not going to do chain 2. Plus, I need to close the circle before I do the join. So for that, I pull the hook, take the hook off, pull up a long loop so that it doesn't come undone. Now take the yarn tail and just give it a slight tug. When I give it a tug, of the 2 loops, I can find 1 loop closing. So once you notice that 1 loop which tightens, when I tug it, there'll be 1 loop which tightens. So pause the tugging, use your fingers or your crochet hook and pull that loop tight. The reason is because the first loop has to close first, then the second loop. Now I close the yarn tail, you tighten the yarn tail and my ring is closed. Now I count the third chain from the beginning where I did the first time, yarn over, and I'm going to do a half double crochet to make the last corner. The reason I do this is because I don't want a slip stitch join and I want my hook to start in the corner. So chain 3 to start the next round, make 1 double crochet and another. So together this forms a set of 3 double crochet. Now I do chain 1 and I go to the next corner. Here I do 2 sets of 3 double crochet. 1 set is done. Chain 2, which will give you the corner for the next round, and a second set of 3 double crochet. So this gives the corner for my second round. If you notice, the starting round I did only 1 set. That's because I'm going to come back to it and finish. Now I go to the next corner, skipping all the 3 stitches in between. So every time in this second round, I'm going to be working only in the corner. So chain 1, now go into the corner, make a set of 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2 for the corner and the same space make the next set of 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1 to go to the next corner now. That is my next corner. I skip all the stitches in between, go straight to the corner. In this granny square, I'm not making stitches on top of the stitches, only into the chain spaces. So chain 2 sets up the corner for the next round, and 3 double crochet into the same space. So here I'll show you, I have the corner, 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 but starting I did only half. So I have to come back and complete the corner. I'm doing it this way so that I don't have to do a slip stitch join. So back to the first corner, I do 3 double crochets. Now I don't close with chain 2, I close with a half double crochet. So from the last DC to the first DC, yarn around, count the third chain, 1, 2, 3. That was my first DC. Grab, pull up a yarn and pull through all 3. So this way I ensure that my yarn and the hook are at the exact same spot where I want to start. So now, along with the corners, I'll be doing in between the corners as well, because if I don't do it, then it's going to rise up like a tube. But I want it flat. I want a flat square. So I do the beginning corner. The beginning corner is always just one set of 3 double crochet, of which the first is always a chain 3. Chain 1 to separate the corner from the next. So I skip the 3 stitches, go into the space between the corners, which I had created by using chain 1. So 3 double crochet in that. Now chain 1 and go into the corner and make 2 sets of 3 double crochet. So always the corners will have 2 sets of 3 double crochet and the sides will have 1. So that is one side. Now I have to do the second, third and fourth. So in order to turn the side, I have to do chain 2, which will give me the corner, and in the same space do a set of 3 double crochet. Now go into the next space, do 1 set. So this is still side of the square. Now you come to the corner, 2 sets, and between each set in the corner alone, I have a chain 2 space. Again 3 double crochet in the corner, same corner, chain 1, so starting with just 1, then 2 in the corner, and in between the corners I have 1 set of 3 double crochet. Insert into the space, pull up a yarn, 3 loops, take off 2 at a time, that gives you a double crochet. So 3 double crochet made in that chain 1 space. Now go to the corner and make 2 sets of 3 double crochet separated by chain 2. So you can see I'm on the last side. So I started with 3 double crochet for the beginning corner. I didn't do 2, I did 1 because I'm going to come back and finish in that corner. So every corner has got 2 double crochets and every side has got 1 set of 3 double crochet. Sorry, every corner has got 2 sets of 3 double crochet. I said 2 double crochet. That was wrong. So make 1 set of 3 double crochet and come back to the same place where I started the round. And make the final set, which constitutes a corner. Now, again, count 1, 2, 3. insert into the third of that starting chain 3 and complete the half double, which will give me a join. So if you look at this, this is your simple granny square where I've put two sets of 3 double crochet in the corner and one set of 3 double crochet in the side. So in the next round, that will be my starting corner. These are my second, third, and fourth corner. Now in between the corners, I have 2 spaces now on each side. So I'll be having 2 sets of double crochets on each side and 2 sets of double crochet in each corner. And that's my wrong side. So I can cut off the yarn and weave in the yarn tails.